Hi there. These comments are for ZA. I'm just using random initials for privacy purposes, and I am Michael from OTC OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and you sent me, it looks like a free TOEFL speaking evaluation practice test. You want me to take a look at this. And anybody at YouTube, don't send any more today. Today is August 23rd, 2020. If you want to do a free speaking practice test, send it tomorrow or the next day. I have too many already today. Thank you for your help. Okay, so I have the rubrics right here I'm going to take a look at, right? So this is actually your response. So let's hear how you answer the question. And the question here, I think, is do you like studying alone or studying in a group? Give examples and reasons to support your point of view. That's kind of what it is, right?
I would definitely like to study alone because I can control my study environment. For instance, I like to study with a soft background music, but if I study with a group, then I need to go at public place or a library, which can be distraction for me. Moreover, I can make my own schedule. For example, I like to take small naps instead of break. But if I study with my friends, then I need to definitely go as per their timing. So I would always like to prefer study alone in a one quiet room. I would definitely.
Okay, so I think this is a pretty good response. I'm not going to give you a 4, but I'm looking at a 3 right now. I'm going to say between 3 and 3.5, probably between 23 and 26 points. That's my estimate. Okay, let's listen to it one more time.
Like to study alone because I can control my study environment. For instance,
No, I can control my study environment. Once you state the sentence, your tone needs to fall, and you didn't do that. Your tone's still kind of slightly a half pitch higher there. It sounds like you're not done with that sentence. So be careful about your tone. And in the introduction, I'd recommend that you state both reasons, not just one. And then you can refer to both of those ideas, and you have a little bit more coherent organization.
I like to study with a soft background music, but if I
Okay, so when you're speaking, you have some pauses after certain words, and I think you can improve a little bit on what's called pacing. Pacing is kind of like thought groups and blending. You need to group together maybe 4 or 5 stress words, then you have a pause. Your thought groups right now are too small. Maybe they're 2 or 3 words, then you're pausing. So you want to get to where you're pausing after 4 or 5 stress words. That's going to help you with your overall fluency.
study with a group, then I need to go at public place or a library, which can be distraction for me.
I would say which can be distracting for me or which can be a distraction for me. So you can say it both of those ways depending on whether you put the article in front of the noun or not.
Moreover, I can make my own schedule.
I would say, in addition, studying alone allows me to make my own schedule. So you need to repeat this some key words from the speaking prompt, and that helps make for a little bit better connection of ideas because this is a key juncture. A key juncture in your response means you're moving from the first point to the second point. You need to remind your audience your purpose here. What are you trying to do?
For example, I like to take small naps instead of break. But if I study with my friends, then
Can you be a little more specific? Say, for example, when I was studying for my biology exam last month, I took some small naps as I was studying throughout the day, which made it better for me to memorize the information. You might say.
I need to definitely go as per their timing. So I would always like to prefer study alone in a one quiet room. I would definitely like to study alone.
Okay, so looking back at the rubrics one more time, I think that my score is probably pretty accurate here. I think that with your delivery and I'm going to look in these three areas right now, right? So delivery, I'm going to say some minor difficulties with pacing right here. And also with your intonation, I think you can work on. I think in terms of grammar, I don't see anything imprecise or inaccurate. I think that you have pretty good control over your language use. There's nothing with the grammar that interferes with your meaning. I think topic development, overall development, somewhat limited, usually lacks elaboration or specificity. I think you could be more specific. Name the class that you're preparing for and talk about what you did in order to get ready for that test, and then help that show why studying on is much better. So I think you can do a little bit better with your specificity. And then relationship between ideas may not be immediately clear. That was my suggestion when you moved to the second point. I asked you to restate maybe by using a gerund phrase, studying alone also, blah, 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 and then that better connects that idea back to the speaking prompt. So I'm going to go with 3. I'm going to say 3.0, 23 points out of 30. That's probably a fairly accurate score right now. I think that my first impression was between 3 and 3.5, so you're probably right in there somewhere. So I do see you needing to make some improvements. All right, thank you. And you'll notice in the email, I do have some inexpensive services that will fit your budget. So one of the reasons I like to do, I offer the free speaking and writing evaluation is I can tell people about some of the services I offer. I have TOEFL private lessons, a TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service, and even online TOEFL courses. You'll see the links in the email right below my name. All right, thank you.